Welcome students. In this video we're going to be talking about what is a time series plot. When we talk about time series plots, we're talking about a graph that on the x-axis you always have a time is always a variable a variable that is related to time, and then your output variable, that's going to be a variable that is dependent on time, always dependent on time. So that's the difference between a scatter plot and and a time series plot. That's the main difference. So a time series plot is a graphical representation of data points in a time sequence. So basically we're talking a time sequence plot. It is a powerful tool for analyzing trends, patterns, and fluctuations over time. So we can use it for analyzing analyzing trends, patterns, and fluctuations. This type of plot is often used in fields such as economics, finance, environmental science, and any domain where data changes over time. So data changes over time. So let me give you one example of a time series plot. Imagine you're analyzing the monthly average temperature of a city over a year. In this time series plot, the x-axis represents the month of the year. So x-axis represents month of the year, and the y-axis represents the average temperature in degrees Celsius. So average temp in degrees Celsius. Each point on the plot corresponds to the average temperature for a specific month, and these points are connected by a line to illustrate the trend over time. So what are the key features of a time series plot? Key features. Time on the x-axis. The time intervals are evenly spaced, such as days, months, or years. Data points on the y-axis. Represents the variable being measured, such as temperature, stock prices, or sales figures. We also have a trend line. The trend line is a line connecting the data points showing the trend over the specified period. We have seasonality. Recurrent patterns or cycles within the data, such as higher temperatures in summer months. We have anomalies. Outliers or unexpected variations, such as sudden spike in temperature. So let's see if we can graph as a time plot. So let's say, so we have a trend that we're gonna call it the trend of rising temperatures. Okay. So we have the X and the Y. So here we have degrees Celsius. I'm sorry, we have degrees Celsius on the Y, and then we're gonna have a month. So we can have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. And here we're gonna have okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna have 5 degrees Celsius. Gonna have 10 degrees Celsius, 15 degrees Celsius, and 20 degrees Celsius. So for January we're gonna have 5. Then for February about 6. For March 9. For April 12. For May 16. For June 20th. For July 22. For August 21. September 18. October 14. November 10. And December 6. Then we connect the dots. So the graph shows a clear trend of rising temperature from January to July. So there is a rise here in temperature in degrees Celsius. So peaking at July, and then a gradual decrease towards December. So peak here. So we can label this as 5, 6, 9, 12, 16, 20, 22, 21, 18, 14, 10 degrees Celsius and 6 degrees Celsius. So this is how a time series plot would look like. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.